Hello everyone, it is so good to be with you today. My name is Annabelle. Thanks for tuning in to practice some yoga with me. This flow will be an energizing flow to help you energize yourself and it will last for about 45 minutes. Let's get started. We will begin seated, however you're comfortable. Allow your eyes to close and guide your awareness to your breath. Notice your inhales lifting you up and your exhales softening you down. Notice if your breath is slow or fast, if it feels gentle or labored. Notice if you're breathing through your nose or your mouth or a combination. Locate your breath within your body, where you can feel it lifting and expanding you, where you can feel it relaxing you. Maybe this is in your chest or your shoulders or your back or your belly. Just bring your awareness to that place. Now take a deep breath in, float your arms up. And bring your palms together, exhale, plug on in, connecting your thumbs to your heartbeat. If you'd rather have your hands somewhere else, like on your belly or in your lap, that's okay. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Gently relax your hands down and open your eyes. Now lean on over toward your right, bringing your hand or your forearm down to the floor. Open up in your left arm. Maybe staying here, you can tip back or roll forward. Gently rock back up to sit and fall on over to the other side. Just let the ground catch you and explore here. Bring yourself back up to sit and place both hands behind you on the ground. Lean back, lift up in your chest. Might be nice to drop in your head and neck or lift up in your hips as well. Then fold forward, bringing everything somewhere in a forward direction. Maybe this is just resting on your thighs. You can stretch your arms way forward. Just finding a place where you feel a good stretch without any pain. Slowly bring yourself back up. And make your way onto your hands and knees. However you want to get there is fine. Take some time to roll around in your spine, arching and curling your back through some cat-cows, or maybe shifting your hips side to side. Might feel nice to pick up a knee or bend through your elbows. And cruise forward for an upward facing dog, walking your hands out in front of you, dropping through your hips. Lift up in your chest and pull your shoulders back here. And then shift back for a child's pose, bringing your knees a bit wider apart. Feet can come together behind you as you sink back toward your heels. Take your time to come back up onto your hands and knees. And tuck your toes. Take a deep breath in and lift your hips up and back for a downward dog. Maybe shifting side to side or pedaling in your heels. Might feel nice to gently shake things out in your head and neck. Maybe a big bend in your knees. Take a deep breath in, lift up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, relax back down. And again, inhale to lift up. And exhale brings you back down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Now walk your feet up towards the top of your space. Maybe a big shift in your hips as you move forward, letting your feet slide along. Hang out in your standing forward bend for a couple of breaths. Might be nice to sway from side to side here. And roll yourself up to stand, one notch at a time. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Come all the way down. Cruise on back toward your downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Now inhale, stretch your right leg up and back for a down dog split, maybe opening up in your hips and your belly here. And come through for a low lunge, softening in your knees as you slide your right foot forward. Give yourself a nice stable base, bending in your knees, and roll everything up for a high lunge. Reach with your arms. As you exhale, settle in, finding a comfortable, supported place. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, relax down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Drop to your arms. Lean back a bit and then slide your back foot up to meet the front at the top of your mat. Big breath in to reach up. Exhale, fold forward, coming down. Slide on back toward downward dog. However you want to get there is good. Let's go for the other side. Inhale to reach your left leg up and back. And exhale, slide your foot through for a low lunge. Bend through both knees, bring everything up for your high lunge here, adjusting in your feet as you need so you're comfortable. Big breath in, lifts you up. And exhale, really let it soften you here. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. One more time, lift up. And exhale, relax. Drop your arms, lean it back a bit, and then slide your back leg up to meet the front there. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And exhale, just relax your arms down at your sides. And again, inhale, lift. This time catch onto your right wrist and your left hand, tug up and over, maybe softening in your knees or turning towards the floor, the ceiling. When you're ready, bring everything back up to stand and we'll swap sides, catching onto your left wrist with your right hand as you shift over. Gently bring everything back up here and drop through your arms. Give it a gentle shake if you need. Now inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Now lift up through your shoulders, straightening your back. You can place your hands on your thighs or your calves, maybe the front of your calves. What's that, your shins? Yeah, that's where it is. Nice stretch here. Then exhale, just soften over, bending in your knees. Slide your way back to downward dog. However you want to get there is fine. Now inhale, stretch your right leg up and back, down dog split. And as you exhale, slide your foot forward for a low lunge. Push down through both legs, roll everything up. High lunge. And exhale, soften and relax. Inhale, lift up. We're going to add some twists. So twisting toward your front leg, bend in your knees, turn your body. Your arms can stretch out or stay down, your call. Inhale brings you back up through your center, lift. And exhale, twist. So your arms are just going where the rest of you is going. Let this movement, as you inhale, start from your center, lifting you up. And exhale, twist. One more time there. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Now stay twisted here. Lean back for a reverse twist. And then bend through your knees, hinge forward. Bring your left hand down, open up through your right arm. You can soften in your hips here, maybe lift a bit. And coming into an open triangle, bring your right hand down, lift up in your hips, spin down in your back heel, and stretch your left arm up. Right hand can be somewhere along your shin or the floor, or anywhere else that's feeling comfortable, allowing you to expand and open up through your chest and shoulders here. Bend through both knees, bring everything up through your middle, lift up. Exhale, adjust, coming into a warrior two, bending through your right knee. Arms can stretch out. Left foot might come in just a bit there so you find a nice stretch through your hips. Take a deep breath in, lift up. And exhale, bring it down. Two more times. Inhale, pulls everything up. And exhale, relax. Once more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, soften. Now lean it back for your reverse warrior, maybe lengthening in your front leg. Exhale, bring it forward for side angle. Rest your forearm on your thigh. Open up with this back arm. Might be here. Send your arm behind you. Bend through both knees. Bring everything back up to stand. Lift. That's a nice roll through your spine. Exhale, bring it back to warrior two. Inhale, lean back. Reverse warrior. And exhale, flow forward for side angle. Opening up here. Turn your hips towards the ground. Let your hands catch you on either side of your front foot for a low lunge. Then make your way back to downward dog. However you want to get there is fine. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your left leg up and back. Down dog split. And exhale, float on through for a low lunge. Give yourself a nice stable base before you bring everything up for your high lunge, reaching in your arms. And exhale, soften and relax. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, relax. Let's add in a twist. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, twist towards your front leg, bending in your knees, letting your arms stretch out. Inhale, pulls you back up. And exhale, twist. Again, inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist. Is that 3? I think so. Stay twisted, lean back for your reverse twist. And exhale, come forward, bend through both knees, bring your right hand down. Lean into it, open up through your left arm here. Let yourself be supported by the floor beneath you. And swapping sides for an open triangle. Bring your top arm down, lift up in your hips, spin down in your back heel and stretch your right arm up. Finding a nice place for your left hand to rest. Now bend through both knees, bring everything up through your center, lifting. Exhale, coming into warrior 2, squishing around in your feet here, finding a good cozy place. This Florida humidity is making everything stick. It's awesome. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, bring it back down 2 more times. Inhale, lifts you up. And exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back down. Now tip back, reverse warrior. Exhale, bring it on through for side angle. Everything comes forward, rolling up. Now bend through both knees, bring it back up to stand, lift. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, lean back, reverse. And again, exhale, flow forward, side angle. Coming back toward your low lunge, turn your hips towards the ground, let your hands catch you, come onto your back toes, and slide back to a downward dog. However you want to get there is fine. From here, roll yourself out for a plank pose, walking your hands forward or your feet back so you're supported here. Coming into a side plank on your right side, rocking right, open up in your left arm for a stretch. And come on through your center, swap sides, leaning left, open up right. And exhale, bring it back toward your middle. In one piece, bring your whole body down so you're lying on your belly. Then lift up through your chest, coming into an upward dog or some variation. Might feel nice to come down onto your forearms or just bend your elbows a bit. And bring everything back down so you're lying on your belly. Then tuck your toes, lift back up to your plank. And exhale, bring everything back down to your belly. Inhale, lift back up to your plank. Just 1 more of these. Exhale, bring it on down. And inhale, lift back up to that plank. Then lift your hips up and back. Downward dog. Send your weight behind you. Give your wrists a little bit of a break. Then keep a big bend in your knees as you shift your hands back to meet your feet. Relaxing through your head and neck. Hanging out up and over your legs here. Now roll yourself up to stand. 1 notch at a time. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, let it go, drop your hands down. Take a moment here just to check in with you, see how you're feeling. Might be nice to bring your hands to your center in some way. Close your eyes. Gently relax your arms down. Open your eyes if you've closed them. And let's keep it moving here. Inhale, lift up in your arms. Exhale, relax them back down at your sides here. Coming into a tree pose with your right leg down so you can kind of lean into it. Take your left foot off the ground here. And then bring this left foot anywhere along your right leg. Might be down a bit or up a bit higher. Just find somewhere that feels sustainable for you where you can hang out for a little while. Might be nice to bring your hands to your center or stretch them up or fold them behind your back. Whatever is feeling good for you. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Take this left leg down, just slide that foot all the way back. We'll come into a high lunge here, so giving yourself a nice sturdy base so you're caught. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come into a twist towards your front leg. Turn your body, bend through your knees. Arms stretch out. Stay twisted, lean back for your reverse twist. And then hinge forward, bringing everything through. Left hand finds the ground. Open up in your right arm. We'll come back into a side plank from here. So your call, you can bring your back knee down if you need some extra support. If you'd rather keep it up, that's fine. Kind of lean towards this left heel, slide your right leg around. Your foot can come behind you, or if you want, you can stack your feet in some other way, that's fine. Then come back toward your center plank, rock on over to your right side, open up. And we'll bring the left leg forward, so bend through your knees, pick up this left foot, slide it around. Again, you can bring that back knee down if you need that support. Take your time to come into this nice supported low lunge. Now lean towards your right side, open up in your left arm for a twist. Then we'll come into an open triangle from here, bringing your left hand down, spin down in your back heel, stretch your right arm up. I'm just gonna turn around so I'm facing you here. Now bend through both knees, bring everything up for your warrior two, lifting. And as you exhale, just find it here. Inhale lifts you up. And exhale brings you back down. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Lean back for your reverse warrior. And exhale, come on through for side angle, resting your forearm on your thigh, opening up in your back arm. Bend through both knees, bring everything back up to stand, lift. Come into a goddess pose, bringing your heels in, take your toes out, bend through your knees, come on down. You can cactus your arms like so, or if you'd rather just bring your palms to prayer or something else that's feeling like you, that's totally fine. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. So the challenge here is being here. Staying here is already a challenge. You don't need to make this harder on yourself. See what you can do to ease any of the tension that builds up, especially in your sweet quads here. So you can let these inhales gently lift you, and the exhales just take you a little lower. Inhale. And exhale. That's it there. We'll reach on up for a lift. Yeah. And then as you exhale, drop your arms, shift your feet side to side, come back up towards the top of your mat, sliding your back foot forward. We'll come into a tree pose. Oof, bugs. Tree pose on the other side here. So leaning towards your left leg, unweight your right. So you can bring this foot anywhere along your leg that you'd like for a nice balance. Maybe stretching your arms up or bringing them the same place as last time. That's totally fine. Ask yourself, if I had to do tree pose for 5 minutes, how would I do it? Hopefully it helps us, that question kind of helps us find a sustainable, easygoing way to approach a challenging thing instead of just relying on brute force and strength, because you need your softness as much, if not more, than you need your strength. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Relax your arms down, slide your foot back behind you. We'll come into this high lunge, taking your right foot behind you so you've got your left leg forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, relax. Let it go. Inhale, lift. Twist towards your front leg, bending in your knees, stretching out your arms. Stay twisted, lean it back for your reverse twist. And exhale, hinge forward, bend your knees, bring your right hand down, open up on your left arm. And we'll slide back to this side plank here. You can bring your back knee down, lean towards this right foot, slide your left leg on around, stretch. Exhale brings you back toward your center plank. Roll on over to the left, open. Then put a small bend in your knees, pick up your right leg, shift it on forward. Adjust your base as much as you need here. Then lean towards your left side, open up in your right arm, big stretch. And then we'll swap this for an open triangle. Bring your right hand down, pick up in your hips, stretch your left arm up. Just gonna turn around here. And bend through both knees, bring everything up to stand, lift. Exhale, bring it on down to your warrior two. Just 2 breaths here. Inhale pulls you up, and exhale carries you down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Lean back for your reverse warrior. And exhale, wave everything through for side angle. Open up. Push down through both legs. Bring it on up to stand. And as you exhale, come into a goddess pose. Bringing your heels in. Toes will come out. Big bend through your knees. You can do the same thing as last time. Cactus arms, or if you'd rather, bring your hands to your thighs and pedal through your shoulders. This gives a nice release through your hips and your back. Couple more breaths here. Gently stretch your legs back up, reach in your arms. As you exhale, let it all go. Slide your back leg up to meet the front at the top of your mat. And come to a gentle stood place here. Just notice how you're feeling. You don't have to change anything about what's going on with you, just notice. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold up and over your legs. We'll come on down into a low squat from here. You can bend in your knees, bring your hands out in front of you, shift back in your feet or any other way you want to get there. Maybe plopping down or rolling around a bit here. You can just stay here if you want to keep this nice and restful. If you'd like to work on your crow pose, now's a great time to practice. No pressure or anything there. With crow, it's a simple bend in your elbows, hands are out on the ground in front of you, knees will squeeze around your upper arms. Just kind of tip forward and lean forward. So pushing through, oof, just kind of rock forward and back. Inhale kind of takes you forward, and exhale takes you back, or maybe you hang out for a little while. Try not to use a lot of kind of force with this. It's all led from the center of you, and even just toes on the ground, you get a nice opening in your hips. And we like that for us here. Gently bring your hands behind you on the ground. Come to sit on your hips. Lean back a bit and bring yourself into a baby boat pose. Sitting back onto that space just kind of by your tailbone here. Nice bend in your knees, or you can lengthen out in your legs. Arms can be around your thighs, behind you, or maybe just to the side, your call. And let's move a bit here. As you exhale, bring it on down for your full boat pose, and inhale, lift back up to baby. So the goal with these is to use as much momentum and natural movement as possible as you come down and lift back up. You don't need to make it harder on yourself. Bring it down. Inhale, lift back up. Just 2 more. Exhale, bring it on down. And inhale, lift back up. Last one here. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift back up. Maybe tap your toes, place your feet down. Take a breath. Maybe going for a gentle twist here. And we'll go for a bonus round, bring it on back for that baby boat. And we'll go side to side this time. So starting on the right, roll right, come on down to the ground. Then inhale, lifts you back up through your middle. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale brings you back up. Just 2 more times each side. Bring it on down right. And inhale, lift up left. Even dig your elbows into the ground for some support. Bring it on down left. And inhale up through your center. 1 more time. Exhale on right. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Exhale, bring it down left. Inhale, lift back up and just place your feet down. Oof, take a breather, maybe leaning forward or back, opening up through your chest and your belly. You can stay here if you just want to breathe for a minute. If you want to go back into a child's pose or another cozy place to rest for a while, that's great. We'll take about 7 to 10 big deep breaths, wherever is a cozy, comfortable place for you to recalibrate. Find your breath again. Notice any physical feelings in your body or emotional experiences as well. Whenever you're ready, bring yourself back up to stand. Try to get there in a deliberate way. It can be through some yoga stuff or just supporting yourself as you come up off the ground, which is still yoga stuff, but however you want to get there is fine. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, relax your arms down. Let it go. Let's move a bit bigger here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come on down to a chair pose, bending in your knees, sinking low in your hips. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bring it on down. And again, inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower back down. Last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Now bring it all up to stand. Come into a chair twist on your right side, bending in your knees, bring in your elbow outside your right thigh there, opening up. Let your momentum carry you up through your center, lift, and over to the left side. Inhale brings you back up to stand. Exhale over to the right again. If you want, you can try to lift up your left leg off the ground just for fun. And then bring it back down, stretch back up. Exhale over to the left, maybe lifting your right foot off the ground or just coming onto your tiptoes there. Then bringing that foot down, lift back up. Now exhale over to the right. Hook your elbow outside your right thigh. Palms can press together if this is nice. Lean towards your right foot so much so you can bring your left heel off the ground and slide this foot back behind you here, coming into a low lunge twist. Just gonna come on down to my mat here. And push down through both legs, bring it on up for a high lunge. Lift. Exhale, let it go, relax here. Inhale, lifts you up. And exhale, relax down, drop it in your arms. Lean back a bit. Just slide your back leg up. See if you can keep your left foot off the ground, hovering it here just for fun. And then we'll come into a standing split or supported warrior 3. So dive up and over your legs, letting your hands catch you on the ground, maybe rolling around in your hip a bit here. Then keeping your back leg off the ground, roll it on up to stand, using as much space as you need. Just gonna come to face you here. As you exhale, dive up and over your legs, relax, bending in your knees as much as you need here so this feels gentle on your body. Might not be necessarily easy, but we don't want to hurt ourselves. Soften through both legs, roll everything up to stand here. Bring your knee in for a big hug. You can stay here, opening up in your hips a bit, or if you want to grab onto your foot, take it out to the side. That might feel nice. You could keep a big bend in that knee. Then drop through your knee, catch your foot behind you. Relax. Woof. The grass is not as smooth and straight as floor. That is something I'm learning here. So you can stay here, or if you want to come into a dancer pose, kick your foot towards your hand, stretch your right arm out in front of you here. And gently relax, let go of this leg, send this foot way behind you, catch yourself back in a high lunge. Now one breath here, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower down. Lean back a bit, slide this back leg up to meet the front. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tap down for a chair pose. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, chair twist on your left side. Inhale, back up through your center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, lifts you back up. And exhale, over to the left. Maybe taking your right leg off the ground or just part of your foot, that's fine. Bring it back down. Inhale, lifts you back up. Exhale, over to the right. Maybe lifting up in your left leg. Woof. Then bring it back up through your center. Exhale, over towards the left. Now lean so much towards your left foot. You can take your right heel off the ground or the whole foot. Slide that leg back behind you for a low lunge. Remake your base. Maybe bring in your palms together here. And in your knees, bring everything up for a high lunge lift. And exhale, relax here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop in your arms. Lean back a bit, then slide your back leg up towards the front, keeping your foot off the ground here. Maybe bringing your shin in for a big hug. And let's dive up and over your legs for this standing split, bending in your knees as you need. Catch onto the ground here, maybe wiggling around. Then inhale, soften, roll everything up. Let it feel nice on your spine here. Exhale all the way up and over, catching onto the ground. And inhale, lifts you back up. I don't remember if we did 2 or 3, but we'll do 3 on this side. Bring it up and over your legs. Last one. Maybe a big bend in your knees, rolling into a little ball there. And then relax everything. Bring it on up to stand, catching onto your knee, opening up here. Maybe just staying here. If you want to grab onto your foot, stretch out, that's great too. Use your breath to soften and slow things down. And drop your knee behind you, catch your foot in your hand, relax. And if you want, you can come into that dancer pose, kicking your foot into your hand, stretching your left arm out in front of you here. And relax, let go of that leg, soften, send it back behind you, let it catch you on the ground. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Relax, lean back a bit, and then slide your back leg up to meet the front at the top of your mat. Big breath in, lift. And it's time to just slow things down, drop it in your arms. One more time, lift up. And exhale, fold forward. Come on down to sit on your hips, bringing some weight into your hands as you support yourself here. Bring both feet together in front of you. Maybe bringing your hands into the soles of your feet for a gentle massage, or just hanging out here, that's fine too. If you want, you can open up your feet like a book and gently lean forward, dropping through your head and neck. Might feel nice to thread your arms underneath your legs as well. When you're ready, bring yourself back up. And slide your right leg out to the side, maybe bringing your left foot in, a bit cozy there. Lean on over toward your right side, open up in your left arm. And bring everything up, coming into a twist. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you on the ground. Easy inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Come back toward your center. Then we'll swap sides, bringing your right leg in, stretching your left leg out. Falling over toward your left side, opening up in your right arm, maybe staying here, tipping over towards your leg or the floor. And roll everything back up, coming into a twist, placing your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you on the ground. Easy inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Again, easy inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Bring it on back towards your middle. And then we'll come on down to lie on your back here. If you want to put on any cozy clothes as you're preparing to rest, now might be a nice time. Otherwise, just roll on down. I'll lead us through a couple of stretches and things. If you've got other things you'd like to do, feel free to just go for that. We'll start with a gentle happy baby, bringing your hands to your knees, your feet, or somewhere in between. Gently rock from side to side. Relax through your arms, stretch your legs up above you. Might feel nice to just hang out here for a little while. If you want to go a bit bigger, gently lift up in your hips. Catch your lower back in your hands and guide your legs somewhere. Maybe that's just cradling your head between your knees, or you want to take your feet behind your head for a gentle plow. Try not to use a lot of excessive force. Just keep things relaxed in your body. Maybe just rolling around in your hips here. Whenever you're ready to come back down, bring your hands to your lower back or bring them around toward your hip crease. Roll down as slowly as you can. Plant your feet on your mat, push down in your heels, lift up in your hips for a gentle bridge. Might be nice to interlace your hands underneath you or bring them to your lower back. You can also come up onto your tiptoes. Whenever you're ready, gently lower your hips down. Allow your knees to fall from side to side like windscreen wipers here, picking the pace that works best for you. If you want to hang out on one side in a gentle twist for a little while, totally fine. Eventually even out here and start to make your way toward a cozy resting place. This can be on your back or your side or your belly. It's up to you. Just find somewhere that feels safe and restful in your body. Allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. And rest here for a little while. If you're feeling really good here, you can stay for as long as you like. Otherwise, start to bring some awareness back to your body and mind. Taking an invigorating breath, maybe stretching up or from side to side. Take your time to come back to a comfortable seated place. There's no rush to get there, so move gently and support yourself along the way. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your center in some way. Maybe palms to prayer, or one hand on your heart, the other on your belly. Both down is fine too. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Thank you. Hope you feel a little more energized and also relaxed. Thanks for tuning in for this yoga practice with me. Hope you also enjoyed my father's beautiful garden that he's got going on here. And I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.